Do you know what an artist and a sniper have in common? Details.
After the Axis troops withdrew to the Ätna lines, things didn't get better for them. Attack after attack, the Allied forces are pushing further and further into Sicily. On August the 11th, 1943, the Axis troops received the order to evacuate to the Italian mainland. With the Allies on their heels, the Axis try with all their strength to escape the trap that is slowly closing around them. The Axis must fight their way down the hill towards the radio tower. If the edge around the hill is clear of Allied occupation, the Axis may respawn at the edge of the hill. When the Axis take the radio tower, the Allied spawn moves to the next point. The Allies are given 30 minutes to retake the tower. Only after 30 minutes, the Axis are allowed to move their respawn to the radio tower. When the Axis succeed, they receive orders to evacuate important equipment hidden in the nearby woods. When the Axis have found all the 3 items, they must launch an attack against the Allied respawn. If this is taken, they can set up their own respawn here for the final push to the mainland, through occupied Allied territory, while they have to take all their belongings with them. I stayed on top of the mountain to keep an eye on the enemy, while most of the rest of the team went down the hill to capture our first objective. Luckily it didn't take long, and we immediately replaced our spawn at the edge of the hill.
Hebben we nog daar eentje zitten die we gevangen kunnen nemen?
Now it was time to attack the radio tower on top of the next hill. This was going to be a challenge.
Ranzo. Ja. Oh, nog op vinger. Ja, is goed zo. Help me, had ik als al niet meer gezegd, schiet is goed. Hallo.
Hup, naar de overkant.
Ja?
Zelf naar voren. Hup. Links de berm in. Wat ik het dood, Toos, kom op naar voren. Ja, dan moet je het niet zo doen. Ja, ik ben er, met de pas. Eerst kijken, dan schieten, jongens.
After several failed front attacks, we decided to split up in 3 groups. One small team on the left, a bigger team at the outer right, and me on the right somewhere in between. The left team caused a lot of confusion and casualties among the Allies, which allowed us to advance on the right.
Danny! Oma! Oma! Oké, wij moeten nu... Danny, oma! Ja, roep dat dan! Kom op! Dat doe ik toch? Allied bij de andere niet staan!
Now it was our turn to defend the tower. We were able to stop all Allied attacks, and after 30 minutes we were finally able to move or respawn and start finding the hidden equipment in the nearby woods. After finding the first 2 items, it was time for the last item, the drop container.
Goed. De dropcontainer.
When I finally found the drop container,
Hier.
I was distracted by a comrade and we both got ambushed.
Uit!
Volgens die container.
Hier of daar. Die is al weg.
After my respawn, I went back to find out the drop container was already taken by the rest of the team.
Ja, die is al weg denk ik. Hoef ik in het?
Ik denk wel wel. Komt er zo maar.
Nu wel dan.
Sani! Sani!
Open.
After taking some prisoners, another group of Axis took disadvantage of the lower numbers of Allied players and attacked their base in the meanwhile. This worked very well, so it was time to take our flag with us and set up our next respawn.
Daar, pak daar. Daar, 3 minuten bleed out.
But the Allies started to attack us in the flank while we were on our way. I saw an opportunity to take the flag with me, but unfortunately I failed. Now it was time for the final phase, to leave the island and flee to the mainland. But that meant we had to cross Allied occupied territory with all our belongings.
Bang! Bang!
Fuck. Hit.
Hit! Hit!
All our attacks were repelled by the strong Allied defense. But after a dozen attacks, we finally got a crack in their defense, and we took our chance to flee.
Dankeschön. Wacht. Ah, dat schapje zit er wel in.
Eén ding geven en iemand anders.
Omhoog, omhoog, omhoog.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja?
Ja.
Kijk, Jos, kom.
Ik zal die wel pakken om. Niet
Kom. Daar ga je.
Ik heb hem al.
Rennen, kom. Ja.
Doe dingen weg.
Kijk hè.
Ah,
Dit is een heel glad. Glad.
Jawohl.
It was difficult to carry all our belongings through wooded areas. But in the end, we managed to reach the mainland in time, with almost the whole Axis team.
Goed gedaan jongens.
Shit man.
Lukt het
Danny.
Charles?
Tired, but satisfied.
Non, lekker, non.
We zijn
Ogen, hand.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell button.